killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Von Dale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Friday, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode, do is 9 step. When you dropping that fire, precious smash, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch. Don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, find me. I ain't show no mercy. We gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died. I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life. I ain't worried, I got ready for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, and I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in that attic like they Air France. They had that shit on lock until I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
Ways.
It's called SOGI, for Sexual Orientation and Gender Identification, a curriculum that teaches public school students across Canada to celebrate the homosexual lifestyle and that gender is fluid. In other words, your gender is not dependent on what parts you were born with, but rather what you feel like in the moment.
There's people that are boys, there's people that are girls. There are people whose gender might be a little bit of both or might even be neither.
Lessons include books about transgender children, such as 10,000 Dresses, and songs like The Rainbow Song.
Gender won't decide the choices we make. Some boys like dressing up, some girls like catching snakes.
The SOGI curriculum started in British Columbia in 2016 and is quickly spreading throughout Canada.
I just thought, who decided that this was okay to teach our children?
Author and inspirational speaker Laura Lynn Tyler Thompson is a leading voice against the SOGI curriculum. Thompson is a leading voice against the SOGI curriculum.
All right, man, let's clap it up, man. Let's clap it up. I'd like to start this class off with saying, Yahweh Shemi Awashab Barakatum to all the brothers, and Yahweh Shamar Alata Bashemi Awashab all the sisters. So, just mute it up, all right? Come on, appreciate it. I'm precinct officer of 500, and this is the Tuesday night brotherhood class here out in Northern California under the magnificent and the ordained man to lead Israel, General Yahana. Give him a hand, you know what I'm saying? Give all them generals a hand, you know what I'm saying? Here in the ISUPK, we are here for you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native man. We are not here for any other nation. You understand that? We didn't give you food, man. We are not a hate group. We're a love group. Why are we a love group? Because we show blacks, Hispanics, Natives the importance in loving one another. You don't have to love no one else when you have Blacks and Hispanics and natives. Oh, damn, I'm already about to get kicked off. I don't eat no other. I love Hispanic food and native food, and I eat Israelite food, my brother. I like burritos. I got a fast one. Burritos, man. I gotta quit. Carne asada. You know what I'm saying? I gotta quit. But I love my people, man. My Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. And those are the people who need the most love. So here in the ISUPK, we target our love towards those people. Why do we do that? Because they are the chosen people of the Lord. You know what I mean? They are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And everybody's mentioned in the Bible. And if you're white and you're looking at this, you're in the Bible too. You know what you're considered? Or what you're called in the Bible? What do they call an oppressor in the Bible? The God, say it out.
The goddamn devil.
That's who you are according to the Bible. Give the devil a hand. That's what being the devil. He'll give you a hand and not. And tonight's class, you know what I mean, is touching a sore, how can I say it? It's like a sore topic for some people. But here in the UPK, we know the importance of talking about this. A few minutes ago, I showed a clip of something that's going on in Canada that already happened here in America, and America is the leader of everything. So if it happens in America, you can dang sure bet your bottom dollar that it's going to hit every other continent around the world or on the earth. So, and it's the LGBTQ movement. That is a problem. Why is it a problem? Because the Lord said it's a problem. And we're going to get into the scriptures and bring out scriptures to show you that it's not okay to be what you want to be. It's not okay to think that, mommy, I want to put makeup on, and you let your little son put makeup on. It's not okay for your daughter to say, mommy, I'm not a girl, I'm Tyrone. No, you're not. You're Tiffany. These things you have to check a kid on when they bring that to you, because a kid is still growing. They're figuring out. They're wondering. And it all falls on the parents. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. 80% of those people who consider themselves to be LGBTQYZ have been sexually assaulted as a kid. They have been passed around. One famous one who shouldn't be famous, you shouldn't be famous for being this at all, but one who's well known is Saucy Santana. He is a flaming boy. And if you know his history, he was sexually assaulted as a kid. And his mother wrote a book about it, and she also broke down and cried about it. It's important for us to let our Black man know, our Black young man know, that they are kings and that they are going to be next in line to lead this nation. Not only that, it's also important to let them know that they should fear the Father. And if you don't have fear for the Father, then you would think it's okay to do what you want to do. Christianity is the reason why being living an alternative lifestyle, Christianity is the reason why that's okay now. Creflo Dollar is the reason why that's okay. TD Jakes is the reason why that's okay. The ISUPK under Commander General Hunter, we will let you know that that's not okay. Right. That's not okay with the Most High, and we're going to pull out scriptures to back up what I'm saying, all right? If I may. Anybody got questions in here before we start about anything? Just want to talk about something?
I did have a question, so I don't have to directly from the selection, sir. But it's about, so I kind of got the breakdown from the officer, but I didn't get to ask them more about demystifying this.
Okay.
And what the situation is in the Bible where the wise men are following the stars to find Yahushua. And it was on TikTok. It was something someone showed me, someone sent me from TikTok, and they're pretty much saying astrology. They're like an astrologist. They're saying astrology has been everywhere, even in the Bible. And they use that as a specific situation. And then I got the breakdown that wasn't even an actual star. But how do you demystify that to someone who actually believes that it's astrology?
This is the thing. Can you, how can I say this? It's not our job to convince anybody of anything, right? So it's our job to prove it. So what was the breakdown that you received?
It's a lot, sir. So like I said, I'll be honest, I can't remember.
Think about it. Okay. No sweat.
I don't even want to say it too honest.
Okay, so when you get the scripture,
I'll get that right now.
yeah, pull the scripture. Because I can go out on the street to a random person on the corner who's standing there sagging with his pants halfway down and tell me, hey, brother, straighten up. You know, you're a royalty. You shouldn't be standing like that. What does he want to say to me?
Okay, sir. Want to blow you off?
Yeah. Tell you something, I don't want to hear that. So I'm not going to be able to convince him, but I can show him. And that's why we have the Bible, and that's why it's important to know the Bible. Because here in ISUPK, we show you in the Bible. And if you can't be convinced past that part, shalom. We're not going to waste our time with you. We're not going to, sis, you shouldn't be a hoe. Well, I need to feed my kids. Shalom, sis. Then you cut on the news and you see she was unalived by some weird serial killer walking out internationally now. That's just what happened. All right. Let me get some shots out. Shout to, I don't know who this is, but I'm thinking it's I Warp. There you go. I Warp Alive, man. Clap it up because I Warp Alive, you know what I'm saying? We got Mama Khan in the house, man. Most High in Christ, Mama Khan, saying. We got Princess Azra in the house, man. She checking in the class in her line. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers, my young man Mike tuning in from San Jose, man. We got Hebrew Academy in the house. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ to you, brothers, for your zeal and your commitment that you have committed thus far. But the journey is long, and it still goes on. And Lord be with you, brothers, doing it because you are doing something that people who wear purple can't do. You're doing something that everyone in the world can't do. You are in here preparing yourself to serve the Lord, man. And that's the top line of brotherhood. So I'll get out of hand, man. Salute you, brothers, man. Keep up the hard work. All right. If you can't find it, it's too wild. Bring it out. You got it? Oh, bring it out. Bring it out.
That's what it's in Matthew 2 and verse 9.
That read strong.
Come on. And it says, the book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 9. When they had heard the king, they departed. Mm-hmm. And lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was.
Okay.
So like I said,
go ahead.
If I can't remember, the breakdown I got was stars don't fly, like and in the same way that the Most High used things in the Old Testament to guide Israel, he used this to guide these men. But so like I said, and I wanted to ask further, how do you demystify that too?
Well, this is the thing. The Lord, the Most High, Yahweh in Hebrew, used different things to reach different people. So he'll lead you somewhere where you wouldn't expect to be, and you'll go somewhere, and then bam, you see the Israelites standing there. You're like, dang, I always wanted to run into these brothers, but I go here, I wasn't even gonna go. But some told me to get there to go. I went and I ran into these brothers. It's the same type of translation. Who owns the sky? Who owns that? Who controls that? The Most High. Who controls the winds and the waters? Who sent the I want to say a whale to swallow what's his name? Can't think of his name right now, but you know where I'm going with it. How did he get swallowed by that whale?
The Most High.
And where did that whale take him to?
Yeah.
Where who told him to be there?
The Most High.
The Most High. So the Lord's got all type of ways he can have you to go where he wants you to go. What people are not realizing is that the brothers who followed that so-called star, they'll say, well, it could have been a star, it could have been a chariot.
Right.
You know, because some people look in the sky and say, look at that star, it's a shooting star. That's a chariot moving really fast. You know what I mean? That's a chariot. Because you can't really make out what it is. And what is a shooting star? So why do they call it a shooting star? Because they don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So the Lord can use whatever he wants to get you to do what you want to do, what he wants you to do. The important thing about it is doing what he wants you to do. You know what I mean? That's why you got to be grounded and intact with the Most High to be able to do it. So explain it just like that. That's a cut at whoever. Because if someone can then tell you, no, that's not true because he won't do that. Now you lying. Now what's Shalom, bro? I can't even talk to you. Right. He didn't bless Jesus with the mic to feed a whole village of people with 3 fish. In a loaf, not even a loaf of bread, or a couple. What was a loaf of bread? 5 years. Yeah, something like that. But he used that to feed all of them, and then they was so full that they had leftovers. I think it was 3 fish in a loaf. But you get my point, right? All right, let's get into it, man, because I know these brothers and sisters is waiting for this breakdown. Go to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1, Baba Kushab.
Okay.
You have to understand that to be an alternative lifestyle or live an alternative lifestyle came from the oppressor. If you really know anything about being or living an alternative lifestyle, you would know in the 70s it went on. In the 60s it existed, but who would not take part in those things? Azra, who wasn't doing these things in the 70s and the 60s? Who wasn't taking part in LGBTQYZ.com? Who wasn't taking part in those activities?
The world, most of the world.
No. Who? The world always took part in it because the oppressor controlled the earth. He controlled the U.S. I'm talking about just in America. Think about Jeffrey Dahmer. He was going to alternative lifestyle clubs, right? So it's been around. But who was not most likely to take part in those things? Oh, that's good. That's a good answer. It's always the answer. I pray if you said the ISBK, that's always the answer. Pray you understand that. You want to take a shot at it? Go ahead.
Who was not partaking?
Who looked down on it? Who shamed it? Who did they had a problem with because they wouldn't get with the program? Yeah, exactly. Damn right. The blacks, Hispanics, and natives, they wasn't rocking like that. If you was in the LGBT community in the 60s and the 70s, you better go get you a little Asian boy. You wasn't getting no black man, no Hispanic man, no native man. You couldn't even go to a black church. The churches is ran by feminists. Just like the purple Israelites are ran by a feminine. They like to look cozy and calm. And they like to listen to what their women tell them. We're here in the ISUPK, we do the opposite. We understand that the Lord tells us what to do. We live our life righteously to do it. And we don't take orders from any woman. We understand the importance of us giving the orders. And we don't associate ourselves with alternative lifestyles. I don't care if you was my best friend in high school or elementary, and you see me and you say, hey, I'm doing good, me and my, it's a lot, y'all, get away from me. I ain't trying to catch monkey pox. You know what I mean? I don't want none of this, whatever you got, I don't want it. Don't even shake my hand. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Why do I feel like this? Because I dislike what my father disliked. Period. I dislike it. You know what I mean? It's wicked, and it's a way that is used to destroy black men and black women. That's what it's for. It demasculates a black man and it empowers a black woman. Because when you see a person who lives an alternative lifestyle, who do he hang around with? Women. And who do he try to impress?
The man and the woman.
No, impress. I'm not
Oh,
saying
the
who he
women.
sleeps with. Yes, the women. So now he want to prove himself to her. Why? Why do he want to prove himself to her?
So he can be accepted.
Exactly. So he can be accepted. And then he turn around and he says, I don't want that fish. I don't want the fish. The fish, the fish, the fish. And if he gets drunk enough, he's going to tap dance that fish. He's going to tap it. It's all type of episodes on the internet when you have a man who lives an alternative lifestyle and they got a woman pregnant and a woman's crying, I just want him to be a father. Be the father that I know you can be. And he's like, no, fish. I don't want that. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's disgusting. But these things come from the oppressor. It started in the Roman days. The Romans were very well known for doing weird stuff. You know what I mean? But it translates to today's time. And get back to where I was going. Boom, boom. In the 70s and 60s, black men didn't support that. No black family, black women didn't support it. Only up until the late 90s, because even rappers in the early 90s would talk about it and make it seem so bad and so shameful. And maybe they were on download. Who knows when the download started? But even in the early 90s, you didn't see so much of it. It only became something in the 2000s, right? Yeah. When did Barack Obama become president?
2008.
Oh, okay. That's about the time it came out. Because I graduated in 2004. Yeah, figure it out. Come on.
Hey,
I'm trying to go somewhere with it. No, I mean, you had a selective few. But when did it be accepted? It became a household name. I mean, if you were a kid who had no zeal or didn't play sports or you were a loner, you can go be this. This is another option for you now to make everybody love you. Go ahead.
Well, what you're saying is so true because, like, if you remember, even with Jeffrey Dahmer, when he was on his killing spree, he killed only black males. And what was that? That was like in the 70s, 80s? In the 80s. And he used to pick them up from gay clubs.
Right.
Oh, excuse me, alternate lifetime.
No, they don't see you, they see me. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, okay. They used to pick them up from those alternate lifestyle clubs. And it was full of black men.
Well, not full of black.
Well, it was a lot of black men.
Don't do it. Don't. I'm messing with you. You're right, but you're right. He would pick black men. You want to know why he would pick those? It's just like a man who goes into a sex bar and picks an Asian or an Indian woman. Why would he pick that woman? Come on. Because he's not used to seeing that in where he is. This is rare. It's like catching name a rare animal. Go ahead, name a rare animal.
So sorry, sir.
If a panda come running across the field, do you think the oppressor gonna catch the panda and eat him?
Why?
Why? Do you think the oppressor is gonna catch the panda and eat him? He's gonna eat that panda. Why? Because it's rare. He never had it before. He wanted. I gotta get it. So at that time, he wanted that. That's what he wanted. And because it wasn't a normal thing. Bring the scripture out. The scripture explains it all.
Oh, God. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments.
This is telling you, forget not thy law, and let thy heart keep thy commandments. What is thy heart? Your mind. Drop down to 31, Baba Kusha.
Oh, God.
You got to put these commandments in your mind. You got to stay here. A lot of people say, oh, I just felt it in my heart. No, you were thinking about it all day. It was something that kept crossing your mind. This is the confusion that we get between the truth and the Christian church. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Book of Proverbs, chapter 2 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy thou not the oppressor. Don't want to be like your oppressor. Don't look to your oppressor and say, I gotta have that. I gotta live that lifestyle. Look at him. Major Pain disgusts me. The movie when I was a kid, I just didn't understand it. The movie was very funny, but then they had to throw the other stuff in with the sausage and shit. It just confused me. As a kid, and I mean, I was in the 90s, I was confused. I'm like, what the hell? Damon, why is he walking like that? Why do we have a low top, high top, curly hair fade? I didn't understand it. But as I got older, I understood the agenda that they was pushing at that time. They began pushing the agenda. This is the thing. Who runs Hollywood? Who been running Hollywood?
I was gonna say Jewish people.
All right, there you go. That's what the Jewish people, right? So they've been running Hollywood. So they start pushing that agenda on who? Go ahead. Yeah. Why you didn't see any homosexuals in the movie Titanic? What about Notebook? How many people watched? I seen Notebook. It was a good movie. I loved it. But how many LGBTQ characters did you see walking in the background in Notebook? How about the Titanic? How many was? I can't swim, girl. Finish. How many was doing it? None. They went to the Black community and they put it in our community. How many movies can I name that has that in the community? Major Pain, one. Name a movie. Come on, it ain't hard. Big Mama House. Come on, name one. Come on, let's go.
Blood in, blood out.
Come on, blood in, blood out. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm about that Martin Lawrence movie. I don't know.
How about Don't Be in Minutes While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood? That was supposed to be a gangster funny movie. The funny part about it was the dude said the weird stuff at the table. So, with all his homies, he was supposed to be a gangster. Everybody was scared of him. He was vulgar and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put that in our movies. They don't put that in their movies. In order for us to win Grammys or get recognition, those movies have to have that in it. Go ahead. Live in color. Live in color. Shame yourself. This is what they put in our community. And it said what? Read it from the top.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy thou not the oppressor. Don't want to be like your oppressor. Don't do what you see him do or what he tell you to do because he's telling you it's going to work. Don't want to be like the oppressor because he's telling you, look, this is success. Black women, get you a white man. Get you a white man. You're going to be successful. This is the Americas. What kind of commercials we have? Every commercial that come on TV is what?
Alternate lifestyle.
No, it is that for sure. But what's in the commercials? When we see a family on TV now.
Oh, interracial.
Interracial. And then the sad thing about it, right? And I brought this out to a brother the other day. What's interracial about it? Like, what's the elements in it? You have a black woman and a
Caucasian.
Do you ever see a Caucasian woman and a black? More than Caucasian. I mean, I can't recall a commercial that I actually saw with a Caucasian woman and a black man. I'm just going to be honest. I think of black male with. I always see, yeah. I've never seen that. I've never seen that because they don't promote that. Go ahead.
Like those mattress commercials. There's been a few like that.
No,
like mattress.
I'm talking about out of all the commercials you have seen with alternative with different. You know what I mean? Like you got a photographic memory. That's what she got. If she can just remember that, if you listen, or that it'd be a Caucasian man with an Asian woman, but it's always a Caucasian man. It's always the man. These are things we have to understand because this is the propaganda that they push out to us, and because we are not. When I say we, because I'm speaking about the whole nation, not myself, but just in general, we are not knowledgeable about how we should conduct ourselves. So they target us in the ways that they taught us to recognize and just to be a part of them. If you want to fit into this social club, you got to do this. America is a social club. Some fit in, some don't. But if you want to fit into the American lifestyle, look at Puffy. Puffy rap was not when Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Nasty, Puffy, Sean Combs. When he started rapping, rap wasn't what he made it. It wasn't about that. He learned that from someone, and they told him this is what he should do to become famous and popular amongst his peers. And he ran with it. That's why the Bible said, "It mean not the oppressor." Don't be like the oppressor. Don't choose none of his ways. Continue on.
Come. And choose none of his ways. Verse 32. For froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous.
Right. So froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The righteous hold the Lord's secrets. Why? Because we understand what the Lord wants from us. Everyone else, they do what they think they want. And honestly, if the Lord was to come back down here and say, look, them Israelites in the UPK, them brothers are following my word to a T. You know what the world would say to the Lord? You know what he said? What did it say? Take a shot. What did it say about Christ? Yahweh in the Hebrew. What did they say about him when he told them what they needed to hear? And they didn't like it.
So they want to kill him.
Kill him. That's what they're going to say. Why? Because they just can't see their life living any other way than how they're living it. You can't get caught up on living your life in this. Can't. You have to understand that the Lord have you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native man, and woman, and child, set up to live your life in a way that the world only wish they can live their life in. Envy not your old person, man.
Right.
He has nothing to envy. You want to envy him because why? He got money? What is the value of $1? Besides me starting a damn fire when World War III pop off. I'm gonna ask you, do you got paper in your pocket for this fire, this bomb, this fire we need to keep our family warm? And you're gonna pull out a $100 beer and I'm gonna say what? Burn it. It's no value. What do you have it for? There's no value in $1. Envy not that oppressor, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. And you have to understand, man, the Lord does not like the oppressor. The Lord is against alternative lifestyles, and the Lord is against Israel. And these are for all women. If the oppressor want to go have Planned Parenthood, if they want to make Planned Parenthood, if I see a whole line full of Caucasian women lying about Planned Parenthood, I'm not going to say, don't do it, no. I'm going to ride about like, let's go. Matter of fact, get more doctors in this mud. Let's go. These women are waiting patiently. You want a snack? You want a juice? I'm going to make sure you're comfortable here. This not for us. Kill them all. What the hell? You want more? I'm going to say it. Don't do it. You want more school shootings? Go ahead.
You're only talking. They're doing it.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm just talking, but they'll block me for it. They actually have them in the ghettos. What Caucasian woman is coming to the ghetto to get an abortion? I'll wait. She's not going to come to East Oakland to get an abortion. She's not going to come to North Richmond to get an abortion. I don't care if you have 5 Planned Parenthoods. You want to know why? Because she's not going to do that. She sees the value in having her baby because her baby can be anything in the world. It's only blacks and Hispanics who does that because they feel like this baby will stagnate my life. It will hurt me. It will hinder my life. I can be anything I want to be. But if I have this baby, I can't be that. That's a lie. Because here in the UPK, we let our sisters know, have them kids. Much polygamy.
Right.
Much polygamy. Build a nation. If you have a righteous man to have 5 women, to have 5 different kids, and if each woman have 2 kids, and this man is righteous, raising these kids in this manner, all them kids are going to get a little bit of that righteousness, man. Right. And them kids is going to grow up and be a monster. And they're going to say, damn, how can we tame this one? We got to tame the other 10. How can we stop what his father taught? We got to stop all of them. It goes back and remind me of a story in Apocrypha with the brothers who didn't eat the pork. You know what I mean? But go ahead. No, go ahead.
On the point, just like we went into Egypt with the 70, came out of how many slackers?
Hey, Israel, we are the rabbits of the earth. They are the rabbits. You can be asleep. I promise you I'm going to wake you up. And I'm a rabbit.
No doubt we won't.
So back at kids, you know what I mean? And if you really look at the earth, it's met like that because how can a people, what you would consider a dying breed so much? So when I was growing up, they always say, "Yo, we a dying breed, you know, but we a dying breed." Niggas ain't dying, right? If they dying, we get none alive by the oppressor. Hispanics and their natives, they fading away. Why is the natives are fading away? This is my, this is not official UPK, choices or whatever. This is what I'm saying though. I think the natives are fading away so fast because it's really not pure natives too many more. Why? Because they're running in their line with the oppressors. They're trying to rebuild and rebreed with the oppressors. It won't work. You know what I mean? Like the whole purpose of reuniting, bringing the people together and joining the people and letting people know who they are, so they can breed with their own people, so they can grow up and they can get closer to the Lord, not further away. If a man lie with a Caucasian woman and have a baby, that baby will be an Israelite, true. But that baby won't be as close to the Israelite line as a baby who would be fully Israelite or fully, you know what I mean? Like the blood inside of this baby is tainted. Now you got to you got to tell your son, look, hey son, no, I made a mistake, but you got to go get you a black woman, go get you a Spanish woman, go get a native, get that out you. Your next seed needs to be fully this. And that's how you cleanse the blood. You got to stay on the course. You got to stay course. You can't detour. You know what I'm saying? Like if a black man has a baby with a Caucasian woman, yes, that's an Israelite. But that blood in that baby is, or the traits in that baby is what? Half black, half Caucasian, right? So now you gotta hope this baby, Lord willing, is a boy. Because right now, if a girl comes out, she's gonna go find her wife. But you gotta say, hope this boy goes out and find him an Israelite woman. And once he finds him an Israelite woman, and they have a baby, this baby becomes what?
So like you said,
go ahead. Go ahead.
That's your point, but the reason we're not supposed to do it mainly because it makes them turn away from our culture.
Well, yeah, that's what happened to Solomon also. But what I'm saying is that when you think about a bloodline, what do you think about? When you hear I'm the bloodline of my father, and my bloodline is of Israel, you would think like, damn, this brother got an Israelite father and an Israelite mother. You know what I mean? A lot of people, because look at Jacob and Esau. They both had the same mother, the same father. They were different nations though, and they went different ways about it. A black man having a Caucasian baby would be good because it's still an Israelite, but it wouldn't be the same as having a black mother and a black father, or a black father and a Hispanic mother, or you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are, it's in a tribe, right? When you go create that, so for instance, I'm just this is why I say that, right? Because a lot of how much do y'all mess with y'all father's side? How many times do you go to your father's side family reunion, or you call your father cousin, or you call your father's side? Not too often, right? Now, what side do you do know? What about you? But I'm saying that, but the world, the majority of blacks and Hispanics and natives don't socialize with their daddy side. They instantly consider their mom's side because the society has made it that the mom is what matters. See, the thing about society is that it's opposite of what the Most High wants. The women are over the man in here today. The Lord said that shouldn't be. The man should be over the woman. The kids believe they should mess with the mama side more. The father said that shouldn't be. You're the seed of your father. So you see the opposite? You see the difference? This is what this is craftiness of Esau. This is the craftiness of the government. And if we continue to not have the knowledge of the Bible and don't follow the Bible, well, hell, we're going to fall victim anyway. We're going to lose everything we work for, what we build. I'm not saying that a kid shouldn't know the mother's side. It's all a family. It's all one. But the Lord separated from the beginning the woman when she came with the man, and the man when he got with the woman. That was y'all. Nobody else. Why did he do that? To me, it made sense. Because if I let my kid go to my mama's house, my kid gonna be eating pig feet. And I won't even know it. Mama, what the fuck? Salakia, YouTube. Mama, why you feeding my kid pig feet? You know we don't eat pork. Well, girl, he was with me, and grandma can do what I want. Mama, why you celebrating my son's birthday? You know he don't. Well, he with grandma. No. I raised my kids based on this. And that's where the problem becomes. Because the same thing will happen when your kid gets sexually assaulted. Your kid will go tell grandma. And grandma will say, baby, don't tell nobody about this. Because that's a family thing. That's what happened to Saucy Santana. That's what happened to this dude that seen the Old Back Road. Can't think of Lil Nas X. All these people were sexually assaulted. Usher. P. Diddy sexually assaulted Usher, quote unquote, from what they said. And his mom said so it was so bad where she had to take him to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like, these things are happening and people are pushing them under the rug. You know what I mean? Salakia. Leviticus 18 and 22. Salakia.
Oh, huh. 18, 22. 18. Oh, it's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
Oh, okay.
It is abomination.
So the Lord said you shouldn't lie with mankind like you will with womankind, because it's an abomination. So you remember when you was a kid and you would sleep head to toe? It'd be, you might be too young for this, right? I just came in when I caught it the tail end. Go to my auntie house, she got 9 kids, all of them boys. I want to spend the night. No, I got to sleep where? In the room with all 9 of these niggas. Feet all in your face. You got feet here, feet everywhere. It's not a sin to lie with a brother of the opposite sex. So like, you get it right. When you're lying down in the bed with someone, it's not a sin. I sleep with my brother all the time. We have one bed, why we get them for it? He sleep at this end, I sleep at this end. He's been doing it. The black community, that's not nothing new. Now, the problem is when you commit that sexual act with someone, because the Lord said lying with someone. So this is just basically saying having intercourse with that person, right? So now when you have intercourse with that man and you're a man, or you have intercourse with that woman and you're a woman, what did the Lord say?
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Verse 23.
No, she said it's abomination, right?
Come.
This is a thing that causes disgust. All right, the Lord hates it. You shouldn't do it. All right. Why is that important? Why shouldn't you lie with a man and a woman shouldn't lie with a woman?
Like you said,
Because
it makes you effective.
Yeah, get out there. You don't run. So that's it right there. It does. And not only that, it's against the Lord. We live our life based on the Lord. I promise you. If I get a call right now from Captain Palmer and say, look, you're right. I need you to drive to LA. It's going up out here. Some issues didn't happen. Need some brothers down here. Will you come? What am I going to say?
Come.
Kind out of a kind. How long would it take you, Uriah? Well, the normal drive is 8 hours to 9 hours, right? For 6 hours to 8 hours, I'll be there in 5. Be there in 5, my Lord. I'm not finna wait. I'm just talking about me. I can't speak on everybody else. I'm one of the ones that they're going to say he was a revolutionary. No, I was a man that followed the Lord. I love what the Lord loves. And I hate what the Lord hates. Period. Simple. Most people can't get with me. Most people say, I can't hang with you. I don't get it. You're weird. Most High in Christ. I guess you're out. That's me. Only reason why I'm alive right now is because it's true. So for me, it's only natural for me to die behind it. Right? It's natural for me to die. Because being alive ain't breathing. You know how many dumb people out here breathing and not alive?
Right.
I'm alive. When I say alive, I'm not talking about breathing. What am I talking about, my Wakan, when I say alive? I have the truth. I'm alive because of the truth, man. Right. I'm alive because of the truth, and I'm alive because of that. I'm not alive because I'm breathing. Air doesn't make you alive. I'm a black man in America. Think the hell air makes me alive? Tell that to the 15,000 million other, 150 million other people who got tossed over the boat because they was breathing air and they weren't alive. Sinning against the Lord. I'm alive. It's alive. It's too much for y'all. I get it. We're going to drop that. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Come.
Because I know, I have an understanding of it. My life belongs to the Most High. And I'll give my life for any of my brothers any day.
That's right.
Any of them. Whether they're 12 or 20 or 59, 89. I'll give it. All you got to do is come to my house, ring the doorbell, say, hey, salam, sis. Yeah, Uriah Gabor is no longer. And what she should say is Most High in Christ. Because what she should know is that I died a righteous life. And what she then should do is plant the seed in my son to be just as righteous as me. That's what she should do. That's what the hell she should do. I mean, it's a lot. Go ahead.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 20, in verse 15.
13.
13?
Come.
I'm sorry, sir. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
So it's a sin against the Lord. Go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. It's a sin against the Lord of a man. They both committed abomination.
That's why Job chapter
9, verse 24. So guess what? All y'all in the world who think it's okay to have threesomes, oh man, tear it up. They be tear it up. That's a sin. And you have to be a righteous one, a righteous woman or a righteous man, to not fall for the okie doke. Yeah, I can enjoy two women at one time, most high in Christ. But it's a sin unto the Lord to do so, because then you begin to tempt that woman. Yeah, I'm a woman who this dude may not sexually please me. He might not last as long as I would like to last. Well, having another man come into your bedroom would be placing sin upon him, even if it's so important to him to see you satisfied. I would satisfy my goddamn self before I would say, go get this woman and bring her into our room so I can be more satisfied. I mean, so that, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But it is wrong when I didn't tempt my woman to bring another woman in to do that. This is why when it comes to marriage, it's very important for sisters to understand. If you're married to a man in the truth, sis, all you have to do is trust the brother. If he gets another rib, that has no concern with you. Really. The one concern you have with this man is making sure he's good because he's your Adawan. The word Adawan means Lord. And when you embark on that word Lord, you embrace that. If God tells you don't eat this, would you eat it? Now, the Most High has many of people who he takes care of. Are you that damn selfish? Or this is only my God. You can't think like that because you are taught that God loves everyone according to the Christian church. Let the Christian church tell you you love to eat Indians. You love the stinking ass. Get kicked off. You love the Hamites. You love them all. So you're sharing your God with all them. Sis, why can't you share your man with another woman? Why can't you share your man with a righteous? Why can't you share a righteous man with another woman and give her the experience of a righteous man to build a nation? Hell, when you want to take you out to dinner and the movie, guess what? You know I got sis at the house watching the kids, and she gonna get over to them. She gonna make sure they good. We're building a family here. Well, yeah, this is the house of Uriah Moore. They both come. She's like, that's my Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the case because America doesn't make that picture. America paints that as bad. But you know what? Every other culture besides the Buddhism or whatever, that's Chinese, right? They don't do that. But go to the Middle East. Them Caucasians went into Israel in 1940 something. Planted themselves on there, and guess what they doing over there? They have more than one wives. Israelis, they're not Israelites, they're Israelis. And even Israelis sound like Jewish, pertaining to something that's not who you are. I'm an Israeli. I'm an American. No, you're not. They have more than one wife. They have kids by many women over there. They adapted that culture. Only in America. This is America, right? The culture. Sorry. I'll leave it alone. Bring that up, shot.
Job, Job chapter
Job 9:24.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who is the wicked? Go ahead.
That's like it, sir. Those who disobey the Most High. Or it's like those who are against the Most High.
Yeah. Because the ones who disobey what the Most High is the ones who the Most High was with too. What?
If I was going to say the people that live in the world,
No.
they're not in the truth.
No, because the Gentiles will be the ones you would say, there's many people that live in the world. The Gentiles will be the so-called who?
Jews.
No.
Israelites.
So the Gentiles will be the niggas who I see on the corner selling dope. And I say, coming to school, stop selling dope to our people. They say, nigga, I gotta feed my kids. You believe in Allah? No, I don't believe in that. Those are Gentiles. Do you believe in celebrating the Feast of Tabernacle? No, I don't believe in that. What is that? Those are Gentiles. They don't know. They turn away from what we do. They celebrate Christmas. They're gonna give my baby these new joints for their birthday. This nigga go smoke this nigga, take his whole wad. He had $200,000. I'm gonna go unalive him and go get my son some Jordans because that's what matters to me. Those would be considered Gentiles if they black. Read it again.
Shalom Khan. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Damn right. Esau is the wicked. The oppressor is the wicked.
Right.
Why are they wicked? The birds hate them. Did you see the videos a couple of months ago? They were showing them more videos, but the animals, the dolphins and the fish in the ocean was tripping on them. And they knocked their boats over. They're tripping on them. Ain't no niggas ain't getting no water. It's caught the same way. He ain't trying to get deep in that water. Can't run. Our best asset is running. Can't run in the water. Everyone hates them. The earth hates them. The birds hate them. Read it again.
Come. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
They are the wicked. They're wicked in every way. We can't trust them. So why is it a problem when we say we're going to separate from them and we're going to love the people who they don't love? Right? Why is it a problem? Continue.
Come. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
They covered the faces of the judges. Who was the judges? Yahweh was one of them. What color do they have our king painted as today? Azra? What color is it?
They have him painted as the oppressor.
Yeah. Young man, as what oppressor?
That's blogging, sir. Cracker and Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, right. And what was he?
That's blogging, sir. He was a fag.
He was there. LGBTQ. Yeah. That's all right. Look, but see, now the class is still on topic. I'm not going off. It's still on topic. That's what he was. And what do America push today?
So like it's same lifestyle.
So if he was that when they painted the faces of the judges, who started it?
The white man, sir.
Come on now. Come on, man. See, it takes someone who knows this Bible to relate to the Bible. I might seem like I'm going off, but I'm on track. All right, let's drop that. Let's go to Romans chapter 1 and 24. All right. Understand this, man. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Here in the ISUPK, we are here for Black, Hispanics, and Natives to tell them the truth of the Bible, according to the Most High and to our King, and to let them know that they need to shake this wickedness and come back to this truth. Give me Romans chapter 1, verse 24. We're going to go through 27. All right?
Okay. Book of Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Mm-hmm. For the name of God is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written.
Hold on. It's blasphemed amongst the Gentiles. Now, I just brought out Gentiles to you. That's a Christian church. The word of the Lord, the name of the Lord is blasphemed amongst the Gentiles. We're not Gentiles. We're in the truth. But it's blasphemed in the Christian church. Where they don't know the truth. They saying they praying and they doing all this. That's not the Lord. That's not tying to the Lord. That's not really worshiping and following the Most High. It's blaspheme. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 25. For circumcision verily profiteth if thou keep the law. Mm-hmm. But if thou be a breaker of the law, thy circumcision is made uncircumcision.
Hey, look, you unclean. You unclean. You can get chopped up. I'm chopped up. If in its truth. And this is why it's important to state it first. If you come into school and you get clean, you use circumcision as that same cleanness. Know what I mean? You get unclean, you get clean. You come here, you learn what it is, and you leave it. You get weak, and you want to go eat some baby back ribs and sleep with white women. You become what?
So, thy circumcision is made uncircumcision.
Unclean. Continue.
Come on. 26. Therefore, if the uncircumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision?
See there?
Come.
It's a word twister. Right. See, let's read through.
Verse 27?
Yep.
Come. And shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfill the law, judge thee, who by the letter and circumcision does transgress the law?
See? So you're going to be judged. If you go against the law, you can call yourself this, you can call yourself that. It's like the fake Israelites. They say they ain't the truth. Well, how? Allowing a sister named Joy Morgan to be sexually assaulted and unalived by a Hamite? How are you in the truth? By saying because you can't follow orders or you don't respect rank, that you don't have to deal with that? You mean to tell me that the disciples wasn't getting what Christ wanted? It was Christ's choice to wash the disciple feet. It was Christ's choice to tell them to sit down and let me do this to y'all. Wash your feet. Other than that, if Christ needed his feet washed, what would they say? Kind out of one kind. Go ahead.
And what you're bringing up is so heavy. I'm not sure if you saw that commercial, but they have these commercials out lately that's called Jesus. And they show all these commercials where I think I showed it to you before. It was one in particular where they were washing. They had all these different people washing each other's feet, and it was LGBTQ and all of them.
That was at the end of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they showed the cop getting his feet washed by the black man, or the black man getting his feet
washed by the LGBT.
Yeah, that's the doctrine that they push, and that's see, women look at that and y'all will feel, oh wow, America is really for us. Vote Kamala. Listen, you put Kamala Harris in the White House, and I'm not saying put Trump in the White House, but if you put Kamala Harris in the White House, listen, she go wash her greens in the bathtub. Now you a black woman, and I don't. Have you ever washed your greens in the bathtub? First and foremost, how many damn bunches of greens did you wash? And you can tell her mama wasn't black because her mama sure as hell didn't tell her to put them greens in that dirty ass bathtub. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you gotta look at it for what it is. But we so naive. Go ahead.
My friend said it's the most racist shit I've ever said. Like, couldn't even think of a real thing like people do.
Wash greens in a bathtub.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, that's so unsanitary. Who will wash greens in the bathtub? Like, honestly, that don't even sound right.
But that's the woman that's the president, the woman president that all women is telling black dudes that if you don't mow, I can't date you. I can't date you if you don't mow, but I'll go sleep with Dick, Tom, Harry, Curly, and Moe and catch whatever they got and pass it around like a blunt. But I can't be with you if you don't mow. Go ahead.
I was talking to the Slocky. I was gonna say when she said that. When I heard that she said that, I had the first thought of just like, am I even black? Because I wasn't even sure if I never heard it before. So I was like, am I even black? It's something black people do. And for a second, I was just like, wait.
Because you gotta really be black to understand.
Right.
You've never. She can go back generation to generation to generation. You've never heard it. So now again, I'll tell you how is she black.
Right.
Indians, Did you see what goes on in India? Let me see. Oh, you know I gotta do it though, Salaki. I gotta do it. It's the class. I gotta do it. The Salaki. What? Salaki, y'all bear with me, right? Look at it. What do they bathe in? Is it
the Ganges River? It's like the sewer river.
Oh, it popped up right away as soon as you said that too. So and honestly, this is why the UPK is so important for brothers and sisters. Like y'all think like all these brothers just hate everybody. No, we telling you the truth because we love y'all and we want y'all to know. This is where she will wash her greens.
River. Yes, that's a dead body.
If I may, I know I'm trying to get it.
Going in? Taking a bath in India's dirtiest river. Yes, that's a dead body.
It's like, yeah, we talk to that. So he went to the Indian pressure, of course, he can go wherever he wants to. He went to the river, and it was a dead body floating in the river when he went there. This is where they wash their greens at. Now, as black people, we scared to go to the YMCA because what do we know they're doing at the YMCA? Come on. What are they doing in the YMCA? In the YMCA, man. We don't want to go to the YMCA because we got the water. The water. This is a river, man. They doing everything unlawfully in this river, and this is where your president washed her greens.
No one thought that.
I'm sorry I had to do it to you, but that's where she washed her greens. And if you want some of them greens, vote for Kamala. Look. Go ahead and get them greens. I mean, get the next. Give me. Where?
Is Romans chapter 2 and verse 25. Verse 27 is where we're at.
Read 27, Baba.
Verse 27. And shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfill the law, judge thee who by the letter and circumcision doth transgress the law?
Right.
For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly. Neither is that circumcision which is outwardly in the flesh.
So guess what? All them Jews who keeps that law, they run to go get their kids circumcised on the 8th day. It's more than that. It's more than just doing that. It's more. It's keeping your kids clean, right? That's the whole purpose of the circumcision, because it's dirty, right? At least what is kind of looked at as. But they run and go get their kids circumcised, and they think because they do that they follow the customs and they fit the meaning of who a Jew is. They just said, just so you do that, you're not a Jew. Just said it there. Just told you. You can do that all day. That don't make you a Jew. What makes you a Jew?
So like I said, following the law.
That's following the law and being a what? Being a Jew. I mean, yeah. If Donald Trump come to me and say I'm a Jew, I'm gonna look at this fool. I'm saying, no, hell, you're not. Salaki, you're not a Jew. How are you a Jew? What bloodline do you have that said you're a Jew? It don't fit. So it's more than just following these rules and following. And this is the crazy thing. This book was written over 2,000 years ago. It's calling everybody out. It's calling them all out. With that, let's drop that. All right, let's go to Mark chapter 10, verse 6.
Mark, can you repeat that one time?
Which one? Mark chapter 10, verse 6. See, this is the crazy thing, right? Exactly. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. I'm telling you, like, who goes and bathes in a river with all type of wicked, all type of weird other people? And look, the first one I showed said it was a dead body floating in the river. Technically, that river will be what? Clean. They don't have no morals, man. The morals come from the Black and Hispanics and natives. That's where the morals come from. This world would be disgusting and filthy if it wasn't for Black people. White people used to say a saying, "Don't throw your baby away in the bath party." That's because the bath party was so damn black. If your baby fall inside, you wouldn't know it was in it. Go ahead, let's get this team.
It's the book of Mark, chapter 10 and verse 6. Mm-hmm. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female.
From the beginning, he made us male and female. He never wanted us to intertwine to be anything other than that. Nowadays, you have people telling kids that it's okay to be what you want to be. You have kids saying, "Mommy, I'm a duck." Go to school, say, "Teacher, I'm a duck." Guess what the teacher's going to do? She's going to go back, go buy a bag of breadcrumbs. And when your daughter comes to school and says she's a duck, she's going to throw the breadcrumbs on the desk. And she's going to be able to peck at the breadcrumbs like a goddamn duck. So, like, is that it on that?
7?
That's 6. No, don't go to 7. Okay. Drop that, go to 10 and 9.
Okay. Verse 9. This is the book of Mark, chapter 10 and verse 9. Mm-hmm. What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder.
The Sunder mean what?
Apart.
To divide. So what the Lord put together, don't let no man divide. What's happening in America? They're dividing the black man and the black woman. They're dividing the Issachar man and the Issachar woman. They're dividing our nation. But the Lord said, read it again.
What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder.
What the Lord put together, don't let no man divide. And this is important for us to understand. We got to hold on to this truth, man. This is why it's important for you to pay your tithes, to support this truth. Understand that everybody not meant to be in the IHBK. We don't want everybody in the IHBK. Honestly and truthfully, we don't want it. I mean, I was blessed to be a part of the number that's in this thing, and I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And if you a woman or a brother in the school, embrace that, man. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't have this zeal. Hold on to that zeal. Appreciate it. Don't let nothing outside change you. We work in the world. We live in the world. So we got to go to work with people in the world. It would be good to go to work with my brothers in the school, in the truth. Man, it will make life 10 times easier for me. Because when I come home, all day I've been around brothers in the school and the truth. I go to work, I gotta listen to the white man, the oppressor. Then I gotta come home. My rib, ain't no telling what she went through while I was gone. She probably went to work. She had to deal with that. She had to deal with other people at work. Now we all coming home. We both coming home frustrated. Got the kids at the house. Now the kids is in, you know what I mean? Like nowadays, kids sit in their room and play the game. My son, he'd be like, "Can I play the game?" "Oh yeah, you can play the game." He plays the game in the living room. Come straight in the living room with him. Sitting down listening to it. He'd be, all right, I let him get his piece. You know what I mean? I don't try to be a blocker, but I listen to what he's doing, how he's doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's important for us to be a part of our family line and control it. Most people might not like it. That's cool. But being in this school, don't let what goes on in the world destroy what you're trying to do in your household. And that's build the next soldier, the next warrior. Let's build the next princess, the next righteous woman. You want to build her up to where even if you don't tell her who she should date, she's going to come up in the school and she's going to know off top. I need a man who wears a headpiece and who's really about this work. I need a woman who wears a dress and can shut the hell up sometime and let me decide what needs to be done. It's not necessarily about disrespecting your woman, but it's about getting the respect that you need from your woman. Chill out. Everybody fucking make mistakes. Let me make the mistakes. And what you can do as a woman, and it's the best woman in the world, is a woman who's gonna be there for you while you make those mistakes. You don't need a woman who's gonna criticize you for the mistakes you make. If they're righteous, you might make a choice to say, hey, fuck it, I gotta make sure this bill is paid before this bill. She might say, fuck it, well, the lights is on, but we ain't got as much food as we had last month. That was a choice that you made. She should come to you and say, it's your fault that we're not eating like this. If you sleeping with another man, how the fuck is that gonna work? The whole house will smell like Badissi. It's a lot. Probably go get cut off. I already been working there. I know it, but it's not gonna smell right. It's not. So like it's just not. That's crazy, you know. So like it's not right. But I just say that to say, you know what I mean? So like it's not a normal thing for a man to be with a man and a woman to be with a woman. Like if you're a woman, man, embrace having a righteous man. That's the moral of the story. If you're a man and you got a righteous woman, embrace that. And if you don't have a righteous woman, as far as following the laws and shit, is that the end of that's the end of the scripture? that's it. I gotta end this. We gonna get clipped. We gonna get a flag. Let's see. What was that? That was
verse 6.
Verse 6.
10 verse 6.
Let me just verify that okay. Yep, go to verse 7. So
The book of Mark, chapter 10, and verse 7.
No, go to verse 9. Drop that, go to straight to verse. No, you were at verse 9. Go to Judge, is that Jude 1:6?
Jude 1:6.
Let me see. Let me make sure. I want to make sure. I might have wrote it in
In the Apocrypha?
No.
Oh, it's in the end of the
Bible.
Yep. Jude 1.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1 and verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and joining after and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
So what was them going after strange flesh?
That's what I said.
What?
Being homosexual.
Yeah, trying to sleep with their own kind. The scripture says that we just went over that earlier that you should sleep with your own kind. See, Sodom and Gomorrah went down because Sodom and Gomorrah was wicked. What do America do? What do America promote?
Well, it's free, every fornication.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what's going to happen to America?
Same thing.
Same thing, right? So should we be afraid when it happens? Why? Why should we be afraid?
Like, sir, the Most High is ordained.
Yeah. And guess what? If the only reason why you would be afraid is if you didn't have the Most High with you. Right. You'd be scared. You think I give a damn about my son not being able to play professional football on TV? Give a damn. Think I care about him not being the next Kobe Bryant? Don't give a damn. You know what I do care about? My son serving the Lord.
Right.
Being a priest and prophet. My son coming up to me and we go to the Passover and I hear my son's name be called and he get oil poured on his fucking head and he become an officer of 50, officer of 500, officer of 1,000, captain, 5,000, captain. Care about that. Why? So that's what matters most. Him being Kobe Bryant ain't gonna save my people. Him being Debo Samuel ain't gonna save my people. Him serving the Lord is gonna save our people. And if you have a mind frame of not changing the dynamic of what's going on here, you lose it. The whole purpose of us being in this school is to follow the laws and statutes and commandments. So if you live in any other way beside that, you really not living. And with that, I'm Preaching Officer 500 Rock and Board. This is the Tuesday night brotherhood class. I like to say the water of the Marvel Khan. The water of the Azara. Coming in here, holding that baby, doing our thing. Tune in tomorrow, the Wednesday night law class. Tune in this Thursday. We're going to end the Feast of the Tabernacles, right? And pay your tithes, man. Support this truth. Ain't nothing better than supporting this truth, man. All right? And before I leave out, I like to say, Yahweh Shemi Awashah, Barakathum, to the brothers. And Yahweh Shamar, Allah Thamba Shemi Awashah, to all the sisters, man. The water for tuning in. Shalom. Let's clap it up. I swear, I'm gonna play this video real quick.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one